Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into another incredible story of hidden fortunes, daring explorers and ancient mysteries, chests full of coins, crowns glittering beneath the sea, and jewels lost to time. It's no wonder some people dedicate their lives to chasing down lost and sunken treasure. Whether it's the bounty of bygone kings or caches from swashbuckling pirates, the ocean floor still holds secrets waiting to be pulled back into the light. In this video, we're counting the top 15 most amazing treasure discoveries. The ones that capture not just the value of gold and silver, but the stories behind them. So strap in, hit that like button, and let's begin. 15. Black Swan Project. When it comes to treasure discoveries, it's hard to beat the hoard of the Black Swan Project, but it's also hard to beat the controversy that went with it. In the early 2000s, Odyssey Marine Exploration discovered and recovered a massive treasure consisting of gold and silver coins from the ocean floor. The estimated worth, about 500 million US dollars, and at the time, the most valuable such trove ever found. But like pirates of the past, Odyssey attempted to keep the location and details quiet. When they tried to fly 17 tons of coins into the U.S., news broke. The Spanish government claimed the treasure came from the Spanish naval vessel Nuestra Señora de las Mercedes, sunk 1804, and sued. Ultimately, Spain was awarded the treasure. The hoard now resides on display in Spain's National Museum of Subaquatic Archaeology in Cartagena. 14. San Jose Shipwreck. In 2015, the wreck of the Spanish galleon San Jose was discovered with an estimated 17 billion US dollars worth of treasure aboard, earning its nickname the Holy Grail of Shipwrecks. The ship sank June 8, 1708 off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia, during the War of the Spanish Succession after launching in 1698, loaded with gold and silver from the mines of Potosi, Bolivia, reportedly 11 million gold coins and 11 million doubloons. Its discovery made waves in the treasure hunting and archaeology worlds alike. 13. Hand of Faith. Nugget. Imagine wandering around with a metal detector and getting that telltale ping. You dig? Maybe a watch, a few coins, or how about a massive gold nugget? That's what happened to Kevin Hiller on September 26, 1980 near Kingaur, Victoria in Australia. His find, the Hand of Faith, the largest gold nugget ever found by a metal detector. About 59 pounds in weight, only 12 inches beneath the surface. He sold it to the Golden Nugget casino chain, and now it's on display in Las Vegas. $1 million payday, literal gold for his efforts. 12 Bactrian gold. Not all treasure glitters like pirate gold coins. Some are culturally priceless. The Bactrian gold hoard, discovered in 1978 by Soviet-Afghan archaeologists at Tilya Tepe, Golden Hill, revealed 6 burial mounds filled with 20,600 artifacts. Ornaments, coins, silver, ivory, gold crowns, and necklaces with semi-precious stones. The items date to around 2,000 years ago and show a stunning mix of Greek, Roman, and Persian influences. It's one of the most beautiful treasure finds ever made. 11. Varna Necropolis. Sometimes treasure isn't about coins or shipwrecks, but ancient gold buried in graves. The Varna Necropolis in Bulgaria, discovered in 1972 by chance, holds the oldest known gold artifacts ever found, dating to circa 4,500 to 4,400 BC, Copper Chalcolithic era. With 294 graves and over 3,000 gold objects discovered, one burial, grave 43, suggests a high-status individual adorned in gold. Priceless historically and visually stunning. 10. Panagurishte treasure. This one really looks like treasure. 9 gold vessels weighing about 14.5 pounds, all 23-karat gold, exquisitely decorated with scenes from Thracian myth, Greek gods like Dionysus, Artemis, and Apollo, and shaped as heads of Aphrodite, Athena, and Ares. Discovered by 3 brothers in December 1949 near Panagurishte, Bulgaria, they believed it belonged to some ceremonial Thracian king. Dating to around the 3rd century BC, it's one of the best surviving artifact sets of Thracian culture. 9. SS City of Cairo. Despite the name, this isn't about ancient Egypt. It's a World War II era shipwreck. The SS City of Cairo was torpedoed in 1942 while traveling from Bombay to England and was carrying 1,000 tons of silver belonging to the UK Treasury. Rediscovered in 2011 at a depth of 17,000 feet, deeper than the RMS Titanic, it yielded a cache of silver coins worth around 34 million US dollars returned to the UK. 8. Staffordshire Hoard. In 2009, metal detectorist Terry Herbert found 4,600 items of Anglo-Saxon gold and silver metalwork in Staffordshire, England, the largest such hoard ever discovered. Consisting of 11 pounds of gold, 3 pounds of silver, 3,500 garnet-encrusted jewelry pieces, it dates to the 6th and 7th centuries. Military items, helmets, sword hilts, dominate the find, and the hoard's fine craftsmanship and scope make it a landmark in early medieval archaeology. 7. Groville Hoard. Patience plus metal detectors equals gold. Richard Miles and Reg Mead hunted for 30 years on the island of Jersey before discovering a cache of 70,000 Iron Age coins, gold and silver jewelry, and ingots, including the largest collection of torque neck rings in Europe. Archaeologists date it to about 30 BC and estimate its value, conservatively, at over $6 million US. It remains one of the greatest Iron Age finds. 6. Hoxton Hoard. In 1992, amateur detectorist Eric Laws found what started as some silver spoons and coins. It turned out to become the largest hoard of late Roman gold and silver ever found in Britain. Around 14,000 silver coins, 596 gold coins, 98 silver spoons, 29 pieces of gold jewelry, all carefully wrapped and stored in an oak box. The hoard is now displayed at the British Museum, and the moral of the story? Always help a friend look for their lost hammer. 5. Caesarea sunken treasure deep. Under the sea off the Israeli port of Caesarea, a dramatic find. In February 2015, a scuba diver spotted a glint in the sand. It turned out to be a genuine gold coin from a shipwreck. In total, about 2,000 coins were found in remarkably good condition. The region's waters, once ruled by Cleopatra and Herod the Great, are historically rich, and divers continue to find artifacts. Recently in 2021, new shipwrecks and treasures were located there too, including a ring with the Good Shepherd engraving. 4. Antikythera wreck. Not the most glamorous find, perhaps, but one of the most influential. Discovered in 1900 off the Greek island of Antikythera by sponge divers, the wreck held coins, statues, and Med-era relics dating to the 4th century BC. But the standout find was the Antikythera mechanism, often called the world's first computer. This intricate gear-driven device may have tracked lunar solar cycles and eclipses. The wreck continues to be explored and studied, reminding us that treasure isn't always about gold. Sometimes it's about knowledge. 3. King Tutankhamun's tomb. Probably the most famous ancient ruler most of us know. Though his reign was short-lived, he became king at 9, died around 10 years later. His tomb has become legendary. Discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter near Luxor in Egypt's Valley of the Kings, the tomb held approximately 5,000 items. Canopic jars, model boats, statues, toys, weapons, jewels. And of course the iconic gold funerary mask. The discovery transformed archaeology and public fascination with ancient Egypt. 2. Titanic treasure. You already know the story of the Titanic. The ship hit an iceberg on April 14, 1912, and sank 3 hours later. A luxury liner loaded with the world's elite, expensive jewelry, fine art, silverware, and lavish goods went down. And many treasures went with it. Recovered treasures from the wreck, including a violin, a bell, menus, letters, and fine jeweled items, have fetched staggering sums at auction. Some items tell human stories, others are purely bling, but all remind us that treasure comes in many forms. 1. Nuestra Señora de Atocha. Treasure topping the list, the legendary Spanish galleon Atocha, lost in a hurricane in 1622 off the Florida Keys, carrying 40 tons of gold and silver and 70 pounds of Colombian emeralds. Treasure hunter Mel Fisher spent 16 years searching before finding the wreck on July 20th, 1985. His perseverance paid off. Gold bars, silver bullion, bronze cannons, silverware. The hoard was declared the most valuable shipwreck in the world, a tale of obsession, danger, and ultimate reward. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into lost treasures, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you don't miss tomorrow's video, and scroll down in the comments to tell us, if you had to pick one of these treasures to hunt for, real or hypothetical, which would you choose? And why? I'll be reading your replies. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon, your shovel ready, and remember, fortune favors the bold.